Bob Rafkin's music had never been better.
Colors rush in, tumble in space, leaving a void in its wake.
4 decades after bursting under the Greenwich Village music scene, his sound was clean and refined.
No needs, no fears, no cold.
His words heartfelt and poetic.
Moonbeams fall on autumn night as we dance,
The last thing he expected was a fight for his life.
I was playing a gig one night and I had to go to the bathroom and I urinated pure blood. And the next day it turned black.
Prostate disease shut down his kidneys and stopped the music.
I realized my vulnerability. I mean, I think the older you get too. You know, when you're 20 years old, you walk out in traffic. You don't think you're ever going to die, you know? But I started to think about that kind of stuff.
He started to think about a lot of things, about his very first guitar.
And it was an old Harmony. I couldn't even play the damn thing. It was such a bad guitar. I remember I painted it black. I thought that would be really cool with a paintbrush, you know. I didn't even, you know, I did a terrible job. I don't know what I was thinking about.
About the people he recorded with.
Joni Mitchell, she was wonderful. Arlo Guthrie, Randy Newman, Gene Vincent. Remember Gene Vincent? Yeah, I did some stuff for him.
About his experiences in the late 60s.
That was when Haight-Ashbury was happening. And we used to go down to the Fillmore and Winterland and see Big Brother and the Holding Company and Jimi Hendrix, Blue Cheer.
Quicksilver Messenger.
Yeah, all of these groups. But I mean, and you watch this and you don't realize that it's history. You don't realize you're watching Jimi Hendrix up there and soon he's going to be gone, but he's not going to be forgotten.
Rafkin doesn't want to be forgotten either.
Do you remember me, the young boy I used to be? Ran all day and all night too, playing hard and loving you.
He's found the path to his future in a return to his roots.
Sweet dreams come back, baby, knock on the window. My schooling of sorts was really the village, and I've always been very drawn to songs of conscience. So I've never been like an I Love You kind of songwriter. Even the song the Byrds recorded, Lazy Waters, that was autobiographical. That was about a move that we made when I was a kid. You know, in the little creek I used to go to, oh, to be wise again, to get back to your lazy waters, I never needed anyone but you. My eyes could see your waters, my ears could hear your song, hear your song. Oh, to be wise again, to get back to your lazy waters. I never needed anyone but you. So I draw a lot of ideas of songs from my own experience, but at the same time, I'm aware of the fact that it doesn't have a great appeal in terms of if I was to consider myself a songwriter who was making money at it, you know, selling songs. My songs are too personal. So a lot of times I'll play places and I realize that I'm playing something that nobody cares. Nobody's really listening, you know, and if I'm playing at a restaurant, people bang into you, they don't care, you know. So I kind of, you know, I'll play my stuff, and every now and then somebody comes and says, hey, you're really good, man. Oh, thank you very much. And noticed, you know.
People are starting to notice. With 8 CDs in the last few years, Rafkin's become just as relevant in his 60s as he was in the 60s. His advice, don't wait until it's too late.
I think there's a part of us that always feels that we're going to be the ones that are going to avoid all of the crap, all the sickness. And we also have a feeling, I think, that if we play our cards right, maybe we won't even die. You know what I mean? As unrealistic as it is, all of us, I think, have that feeling in a sense that maybe I'm going to be the one who just keeps going. But then you realize, oh, wait a minute, I'm not. You know, and you realize that when you get sick, we can't control that with the power of our mind, you know. You know, we're just like the guy next to us, you know. So that's something I learned from this too. I'm part of all eternity, the center of the wheel, the one who lives an honest life, the one who lives nerves to steel. I witness every age. I'm the foolish, I'm the sage. I am everyone, oppressed and free. I am humanity.
More than anything else, Rafkin's learned to stay true to his craft.
I love a well-crafted, beautiful song, regardless of what it's about. And the Dylan's just a magician, you know. But then there's that other side of commercialism, that writing songs that sound like Coca-Cola commercials, you know. And that's not really what I am drawn to, you know. So I remained a poor man, but I've gained a lot of stuff in the process, you know. And I've gotten better, you know, because you go out and play somewhere and you realize, well, maybe I got to play a little better. Maybe I got to try a little harder. Maybe I got to, you know, all of that kind of stuff. So it makes you a better person.
And the wisdom Rafkin's gained through the challenges has only enriched his music and his life.